But hey, we'll see some John Wick action going on here in the pistol round here, Mint. Looks like HEET are gonna be laying back a little bit, the guys toward banana, but the guys on second mid, they're pressing forward.
That's true. Maybe let's see if HEET's flames are already on, or if they're just starting to wrap up their HEET. There we go. Anyway, we can see, guys, look at that. Just going to wrap around, but look at that. Neither he already is through there, so he knows that somebody is coming. But of course, there are 4 players onto the B side, so maybe this was just like, maybe the wrong choice to do. Of course, wonderfully tactical. Normally, I would say they gotta wrap around, going from CT, coming from the 2 angles. It's easy, but look at that. We have a stack there, and I don't know if they will realize there's something there. But look at that, X5 just going to spam down. It's like, sure, I have a USPS, I have long range potential, I'm just gonna click you down. And so far, it's happening. And, yeah.
Well, it's not happening, really. They're just sort of standing around, not hitting anything.
Yeah.
Finally, Fame comes into the fray, finding Lucky. And Exercise. He does have the option of planting this bomb, the opportunity rather. He just needs to find exit power fast enough. And they need to cross middle fast enough before this phalanx from the CTs comes through. They heard the shots, so now they've been sprung. And exit power has a lot to do here. If he falls, he's basically given away a round in the form of this bomb plant. No, actually. The rotates are fast enough. The bomb plant will not succeed. Another kill for Afro at the end, but that's going to be it. Peeking on out. Finding someone's shoulder, but Exercise finds his head.
Yeah, it's not even 60 orcs. My monitor is 59.
Wow. Well, there is a funny reason why these frame rates are 59 instead of 60, but I'll save the telecommunications trivia for a less tense part of the game, because they're about to walk in on the B-bomb site. Yeah, the eco afterwards is a possibility for HEET. So that's when I'm going to be dropping the fat history and reasoning behind telecommunication standards. But oh, Lucky! He's blowing their minds in a whole different way. Bullets to the head. This is just Fame left, a 1 versus 2. He's going to be retaking this bomb site as though he's a terrorist, taking it in the first place. And we all know that's difficult against 2 defenders, especially when all you have is a dang old smoke and a nade. No low HP on the other guys as well, but he's going to give it his all. I mean, he's got the defuse kit and the smoke. That's something. But Afro has the angle and just picks him off as soon as he turns the corner. Lovely round from HEET. And K23, like previously mentioned, they have some money, but it's not going to be the fullest of buys.
Probably. I mean, to be honest, these 2 entries, Let's see, attack is now on. There will be 2 defenders, utilities will be thrown. Yeah, smoke is in place. Let's see what they can do. Molotovs, everything is there. Let's see how well the defenders can defend their bomb site. And X5 is near boosted. That's normally good, at least for 1 kill. But look at that, they're just going into CT. They'll wrap around into something. Oh, but how is X5 not burning?
The power of friendship, I guess. Well, HEET. Power of friendship wasn't enough for them.
He's even peeking again.
Our favorite license plate player gets 3 on the defense. You need to scope and then you need to shoot, and with the revolver, instead of scoping, you just need to wait for the hammer to hit. It would have been a good dynamic, but no, they made it cheap. That's the problem. You can have guns that are overpowered all you want. You just have to adjust the price, and then the overpoweredness is not there anymore. But meanwhile, man, every single point of attack for HEET failed, except for this one where they went through Arch, and now the B bomb site is completely empty. The bomb should get planted. Should, unless license plate X5G7V can stop them.
Sure, I mean, it will be bomb plan. I mean, they can maybe defend this one. I mean, if they get an early frag there, then maybe they can get this 3, but no, X5 just going in, getting the kill. Over.
Oh, no. They cannot defend this. No. It's just Joko left. Low HP. He's smoked off. On the edge of the smoke, of course. There was no other place he could be chilling. And yeah. should follow us on Twitter
don't.
anyway, even if it won't get you any skins. It gets dropped by Mubot in the chat periodically, so feel free to do that. And Heat are feeling free to just explode onto this A bomb site. Well, look at that. Fame from the pit just stops them as they're falling. And that was the whole crux of the Heat attack. You know, those guys from balcony to actually do something behind the smoke. It's actually quite a good split, but it really hinges on the fact that you get the kill in pit. And, well, they do get it eventually, but now Afro's in a 1 versus 4 that he turns into a 1v3. Even the 1v2 was likely there, because Exapower's low HP, and now he can't peek into the molly. Afro's playing this to perfection. The fact that he gets the bomb plant here is already successful enough, but he could actually get the round. Of course, I cursed him there at the end. Sorry about that, Afro. Still.
Cast the curse is strong.
It's B that should be under attack here. And yeah, there you go. X5 spots them already. It's go time.
That's true, and to be honest, it's also go or go down time, because they really have to start winning rounds. I mean, to be honest, if they get it reset, it will be 9-10 again, but there we go. Body finding the kill, but still X5, he is on the side with AWP. Is he gonna find the first one? Can he survive? Oh, barely getting out another shot. But now we have a 2v2. And look at that, the smoke is gonna fade, and oh, Exercise, I think he knows where the one player is. I don't know if they actually really know it. Jocko, I think he has the right read there, seeing the player finding the kill, but no peek is there. There's the peek. A little bit late though, and Jocko just gunning them down. Finally, around for Heat.
The entirety of Heat needs to start hitting some shots, because they're attacking the A side again. Oh, look at that. No Fame in pit. That means no one is going to gun them down. And now we get to actually see this plan in full force. But Norbert and Fame, they already stopping them. And oh my gosh, that boost into Graveyard just did not work. Man, this plan just failed twice for 2 completely different reasons.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it's lucky. I mean, to be honest, Fame, he is pretty low. So it's a possibility they all both don't have head armor, but well, you're playing against an AK, so it doesn't really matter. So if he's getting like one very quick frag there, look, if he's just hitting that headshot, for example, then it would have been possible. But now he's only on 2 HP. Even a smoke can kill him, you know, if you throw it into his face, I think it's doing 3 damage. There we go. But yeah, a bullet will probably also... How many female people are, you know, crawling in the sewers, cleaning all the stuff down there.
I'm sure there's a healthy community of working class women. There you go, Body. He's just not a healthy presence for K23 at all. Heat, man. This was not supposed to be a win. I didn't even hype up the round because I thought they would just walk in and get slaughtered like usual, but no. On the round where they don't have a good buy, where all they could muster was a couple of pistols and some armor, well, Body just comes on in and fucking bodies them. Joko and Exercise with a kill each as well.
Yeah. Eagles just being supreme there. And to be honest, look at that, Jocko. I was talking about him earlier. I mean, he has 13 kills, Exercise, well, still on 3. Seems not to be his side, but of course, CD's side will also come. And yeah, it's again, they need this one. Let's see if they can steal away this M4. The answer is yes. Look at that, Afro upgrading his rifle. With that Molotov, he's gonna split the T's a little bit, you know, getting rotations off. And look at that, Afro, he's seeing the player, he's going for the headshot, but unable to connect it. But O'Neill, and look at that, he's finding the player in the corner. But at the same time, it seems like they're going over. But at the same time, Exercise in the pit, finding a kill. And look at that, they're just cleaning them up. And yeah, it was, in my opinion, pretty decent there. You know, with the Molotov, I was not really thinking like, hey, just throw it so you can delay them, but he was doing something way smarter. He let 2 people pass, then throw the Molotov, separating them, and then you had 3 players against 2 players, which they went in, got the kills, and then you had like the players are behind.
As the push toward middle is sprung, Body takes a look. Is there anyone there? Hello? Sees one, but couldn't really kill him, of course. But the T's, what's their plan now? To counter this aggression? To kill Norbert? Exapower, what you doing, man? Wrong team!
Yeah, he's still feeling like the CT, you know? Getting the kill there, thinking, oh, nice, I got a kill, I got a team. And like, oh no, it's not my team. Oh no. It hurts a little bit. It hurts, you know? Some...
Cars conversation again. Yeah, man, we only have like 50 things we can probably talk about. If you watch us all the time, we're gonna repeat some stuff. Sorry. Joko on the site falls. The B site should follows suit, but actually Body from the boost gets 2, which completely saves the round here. I was quite worried about his position. Extra power. Does the fake plant, but little did he know he actually had the opportunity to do the full plant there, I think. But you want more, basically.
Yeah, more is always good.
In certain regions. They got an opener, K23. Make it a 4 versus 4 that definitely should be doable at this juncture, given that it's just Afro here on the site. I say just Afro, he's been doing well, but look, all these grenades, they can neutralize him easily. The Molotov coursing toward him as he's forced to hide behind the pillar, completely blinded up, but still finding kills, still owning his opponents. I said that he wasn't gonna be enough, that the grenades were gonna neutralize him. Nuh-uh. He proves me wrong. And Body offers his body as a sacrifice there. The Nova actually is quite accurate for headshots at medium range. You just have to aim slightly left of the head, and the pellets always land on the head. So, definitely an underrated weapon for the time being. Like, especially
if you
since
do that, you have aimbot.
Yeah, I mean, you only get one. You only get like one kill, and the Nova basically pays for itself. So, it's definitely a good weapon to purchase. Now, on the, push with the Nova, doesn't actually get anything done. Could not anticipate the opponent already being there. Afro falls, Body and Lucky soon to fall as well. This is a catastrophic map pick here from the Frenchies. Not sure how they can get it done later on. Norbert, well, you've made this one awkward there, but you do get it done in the end. 16-12. Yeah, probably. Okay, K23, they're really sneaking their way toward B there, just trying to take underground first, and HEET have such a position that they were willing to let them have A if they were to go through short. But instead, in connector, they all congregate in the T's. Well, they made short work of them, actually. I wasn't expecting these short B guys to get as many kills as they did, but here we are. Exercise in the middle of sight. He's done his reps for the day. His headshot. Well, his head has been shot. And Body is the last one left standing. I wonder if they're going to shoot him in the body or the head. What are your guesses here? Too late.
Backflip. Jumps behind his neck and...
Cash. Like, you know, using code Bitcoin when you sign up to Thunderpick. That's an informed decision. And Joko, the informed Frenchman. Second kill in those toilets. With Norbert equalizing things somewhat on that entry to B. That's a solo entry that he really didn't have to go for, but hey,
no.
They're really glad he found that kill. 4 versus 3. As K23 really should just be rotating back toward the B site. Yeah, the bomb is already on its way. Fame was around to fake it for at least a little bit while longer. And Exercise, he didn't get help fast enough. Body, a little bit too late to get on that balcony and find that one kill, because then he was killed trivially after he revealed his position, but the retake can still succeed. No grenades available for the Frenchies, which is unfortunate for them. But then that kill is quite fortunate from the side of Afro. Nealon can have the 1v1 against Afro. I bet the guy who bet on the number of kills for Afro is shitting his pants right now. This could be very nice. If he gets the clutch... Oh, Nealon, he has to peek this. He doesn't know he's that wide at Afro. Well, he gets the kill, which is all the better cared about, but not the round. He has to run away from the bomb as it will explode. Cool guys don't look at explosions, and Afro's the coolest guy around. Google Translate, and it didn't give me anything useful. I'll use my secondary Google Translate. French GF on Discord. There you go. She can tell me what that means.
It probably will be like, oh, that's nonsense.
Oh, no, she's just here in person. My dear, what does croque monsieur mean?
Bite, like when you bite something.
Okay. I don't know what he means by that. Thank you.
Okay.
We'll keep her on the sidelines for later. She's probably happy that HEET is getting this one, though. Just Norbert and Nealon left alive. Short. And Monster. But Body takes care of him. And now Nealon, no chance to clutch this one out. HEET, in the nick of time, just like actually getting some CT rounds, but it could be too little too late, because I did say they needed a monster start to this first half if they wanted to have a chance later. K23 don't have the best one of the players, as they will try to gang up on this A site. Not going strictly through long, of course. They will be taking toilets first of all. They do have some presence in connector, though, so the potential of a backstab is huge. Body and Lucky close together, waiting to call for Joko to help out at a moment's notice. Ooh, but they also have Norbert here on the, I guess this could be the Zipnik's angle. And Norbert actually doesn't get a kill from there. Joko with 2, in fact. It doesn't matter, since there were another 2 kills going on toward A. The T's can't plant the bomb, though, in the open. Smokes are not walls, and Lucky, he's busting through these walls like the goddamn... Look at this. He's got shadow advantage, so he's going to be seeing these players before they see him, unless he just decides to wiggle left and right for no reason. Exapower finds the first kill, and Afro, he's on the hunt. A manhunt! He finds X5. And now this A site should be crumbling unless Body can step up, and sure enough he does. Fame goes down. Afro's on the site. This A site's looking like it's gonna continue to be in French control.
That's true. I mean, there's 2 players left. Correction, 1 player left. It's O'Neillan, who was looking to cross all the time, but nobody was crossing. The smoke is gonna fade. And all of a sudden, he has to play against 4. There's finally the cross. He was looking all round long, and they come back to...
But all 3 of them here on B short. Well, they're turning around, and Body spots them in the nick of time. Even goes for the wall bang that he's not gonna hit, but the damage has been done, man. I said that him and Lucky... Well, Body has definitely just shown up, right? He's on 14 now. Norbert with 2 on the intro. On the entry. Are you guys gonna get the bomb down even? Because Body's looking to stop you. Tech 9 in hand, the headshots with this pistol. Always consistent, and 9-6 is the scoreline here for Heat.
You can have the plan. You're just going to take the retake button. Yeah, and he wants to go for something. He has a flashbang in hand, and Norbert, look at that. He's starting it well there. He's going in. Oh, Norbert, he's going to fight even more. The bomb at least is going down for the side of Heat. Well, look at that. They're all just falling wonderfully. The use of the flashbang. That's everything at the start with that flashbang they had. Just throwing over. Everything was blind. Pushing in. Getting the kill. I mean, Heat, they have no bomb plant. Indeed, with that, they can buy a decent amount of stuff. I mean, they will not be able to afford AKs because they only got 1. Let's see. I mean, the buy is there from both sides. Both have invested quite amount of, money into this round. So the one is going to take this one most... Probably is going to find another one. Let's see, Jocko, he's seeing a player. Will he expect the second one? He will not. With that, we have an even trade. But no, but he's going in. Missing this shot. That should have been a free kill, but he's going to peek. Flashbang from Nealon there. Wonderfully going down. After that, he's going to hunt this one. Body kind of stuck there, but still finding the kill. And we have 3 on 3, but look at that body. He's like opening the door, seeing like 2 CDs, and he's like, up, nope. But still, the wallbang was enough there. Unlucky, he is hiding. Hoping to find maybe a peek there, but after look at that, he's so aggressive with that. But Nealon, he's such a defensive position, both hitting the headshots, but both not going down because of the track thing.
Yeah, the little bent piece of metal. I'm sure Valve didn't intend for that to be there. They need to clean those angles up a little bit, but be that as it may, it does stop him from getting the kill. But however, no, Fame from the back comes in. Yeah, no bomb plan for you. I'm sorry. Afro, you're gonna have to start carrying a little bit more. On top of what you've already done.
It would have been so important for the bomb plant. Yeah,
but like I said, man,
the French Lucky.
There's lots of people name themselves, Lucky or Lucker or something in the lower levels of CS.
In StarCraft, you have a bunch of heroes. Liquid Hero, CJ Enters
Hey, look
Hero.
at this.
No name heroes.
Entries are actually like semi-working here until Lucky dies.
Joker.
Unluckily for him. Yeah, Joko's actually doing work. He gets another one, and that's why I thought this was suddenly an interesting round, right? That one kill was all he needed. And Exapower, he took a little too long to rotate here, but he made the footstep noise, the scope noise as well. Joko knows exactly what he's up against, and this should be a frag for him. The info is in his court, and he who has the info wins the battle. The power to shoot toward the enemies, but he can't quite get him. That little bit of elbow that was poking out just wasn't enough to secure the kill, but the second try, he does get Afro. That's one powerful piece off the board. but they still need a lot more. Neelan, you hear a lot of players around you. You see people far away in front of you. Finds the first, expects someone to be behind him, but isn't quite sure. However, he still downs the bomb. And now the 11th round is looking like a strong possibility here. Heat, you had to win this one, I'm afraid. This one could have actually won the map right then and there. Yeah, he did, but the nade was actually good enough. Like, Afro's down to 68, which is almost nice. And Joko, well, he's basically dead now. That molly was not meant for that corner. Although you do molly that corner sometimes, this was not one of those times. And Afro, as he emerges out of the smoke, yeah, this round is already going toward the Russians, isn't it? I mean, even with this kill from Exercise, their positions are compromised in the time. It's still on 1 minute, so they have something to play with, but they better get this entry on the A site. This is deadly here. Exa Power can stop them, but if he falls, it's still up for grabs, but it's still a bad position. Because Exercise is low.
That's true. This is now very important. They have to get this one entry, but in this case, they're collateral! It's of course a possibility. Let's see what they can do. See power. Oh, he wants to go aggressive. I know the steps they can do here. The nades are going in. Fang with 1. Make that 2.
Oh no.
And that's not a good start.
Dis-moi pourquoi j'existerai. Classic French CS reference. Well, this is an underwhelming ending. You know, just losing that many in the first seconds of the round. Having to go toward the A site. Yeah, they can reach the A site and plant, no problem, but then the retake's impossible. It's down to Joko to really make a good fake here on B, maybe with like 2 entries. That's basically what he has to do right now to keep him competitive here. And these guys crossing from long to site, they need to look short immediately. Disregard all the other angles where the enemies can be. Ooh, Norbert, he's making noise though. He's making this slightly easier for them. Not anymore, of course. He finds both, and then Joko dies without those 2 kills that I was talking about on that B side. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners in this